Hello guys, as you can see we're recording in a different area because the previous area is being used. But I want to start this video off with a question for you. Do you want to be successful but don't know how to get there? And do you want to know what separates you from other successful people? Well, today I'll answer that. But first, let's hear the story of Bob. You see, Bob's routine consisted of him waking up at 2 p.m., playing video games until 2 a.m., and then sleeping at 3 a.m. Not really a good schedule, and he doesn't really do any good habits. So yeah, it's not good at all. Don't worry though, with the tips presented in this video, it should help lead you to success and to finally becoming the person you want to be or aspire to be. For example, Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos. So the first habit of highly successful people is goal setting and planning. So obviously you need to have good goal setting skills. So setting a goal, let's say losing 20 pounds by the end of the year. But you also need to plan for that goal. You need to have a how you're going to get there. So let's say your how is every day for the next few months, you're going to go to the gym, eat this much calories, and also sleep 8 hours every day. So you have a goal that you want to do, which is like lose weight. And you also have a how. And that's how you really achieve your goals. That's how you become successful. And it's also good to set SMART goals, which are specific, measurable, achievable, what else? Relevant and time bound. That's very important. So something I want you to do right now is to get out a journal or a notebook and just write down some short-term and long-term goals that you have. Organize them and then try to come up with a system or roadmap on how to get there. And prioritize whichever goal you want, and you should be more successful and more motivated to get there. So the second habit of highly successful people is that they consistently challenge themselves or find ways to challenge themselves. So why would you do this? Because stepping out of your comfort zone, which is how you should challenge yourself, helps you become more confident in whatever you're doing. So for example, if let's say you're socially anxious, right? You need to step out of your comfort zone and challenge yourself by maybe talking to some people you don't normally talk to. And that will actually help you get more confident talking to people in general, which will just make you more successful in the long run with whatever you do. It doesn't have to be social anxiety. It could be something else. So yeah, that's a good habit to work on. So something I want you to do to work on the habit is to seek discomfort. Seek the things that make you feel nervous or feel like unconfident. So if it is social anxiety, for example, put yourself in situations where you're nervous and make it a goal to actually be nervous, so that you start getting more confident in those situations and you become a better person in general. So come on. All right, so the third habit of highly successful people is a good morning routine to energize them and to motivate them for the day. So some activities you could do that'll actually energize you is actually doing exercise, eating a good breakfast of protein or fruits. And some activities that can motivate you is probably journaling, which is really important. Journaling your goals and what you want to achieve for the day. It helps you actually keep it in your mind. So you know, hey, I want to do this. You don't just forget about it. And also do just meditating. Because meditating helps clear your mind, helps you become more calm, make better decisions. It's just really good for you in general. So I'd say practice meditation, practice journaling, and make a good morning routine. Because starting your day off on a good note is really important, just for having a good day for the rest of the day. So the fourth habit of highly successful people is time management. And honestly, this is probably the most important one, because time is a very valuable resource, especially when you're trying to be productive and successful. So using it effectively is absolutely essential. You need to use your time the best way you can. And one way to do that is to put an actual routine, 7 o'clock you'll wake up, 8 o'clock you'll do your morning routine, 9 o'clock maybe you'll go to work or you'll go to the gym, and so on and so forth. It's really important to structure your day like this so you can stay focused on what you want to do, stay focused on your goals, and spend less time dilly-dallying, procrastinating, or doing any other bad habits, obviously. So one way you can get good time management skills that you can do right now is to start waking up and going to sleep at the same time. So for me, I'm trying to wake up at 7 a.m. and then go to sleep at 9 or 10. So that's the first step to getting really good time management. And obviously the next step is to block out like the same part of your days for tasks you do every day. So for example, right after I wake up, I do my morning routine and then I go to the gym so I can have that as part of my routine. And then I can start filling in time slots for other events. Like after I come back from the gym, I can start working on projects like this YouTube channel, for example, or maybe even homework. And you just keep doing that. Just keep on adding things until you have a full time schedule. And just start slow. Don't like put a whole schedule that you won't do. Start slow and work your way up. Now, before we move on to the fifth habit, it got really dark really fast. Like, I haven't even been recording for an hour or two, and it got like crazy dark. But anyways, the fifth habit of highly successful people is embracing failure and resilience. Now, I've mentioned this in my previous video about motivation. You should definitely check it out. But you need to look at failure as an opportunity more than like this bad thing that just happened and proved that you couldn't do this. You need to look at failure as growth. So what? You failed. That means you learned and you're going to grow from it. So start looking at failure as something that actually helps you, not something that proves that you can't do it. And also just accept that you have to be resilient at something to be successful. It's going to be hard to get something like right away, like something useful right away. Like even for me, for these YouTube videos, I have to do multiple takes before I actually get a good clip. So just accept failure, accept resilience, and that's a really good mindset to adopt for success.